Hello, my name is Draconicrose and welcome to a brand new series of Game Dev Studio. Now this is a game that I have been meaning to cover for a while now, but it has finally been voted in by the good people of Twitter. So we are going to start a new game starting by the tutorial, and we are making a new character. Now I am going to go ahead and make one and I shall be right back. Alright, so we have a character here. Try to make him look as much like me as possible. Traits kinda match, kinda don't, and I'm not really sure how things affect each other, but I guess I will learn about it. So let us start the game. Press any key to continue. Alright, let's enter the studio name, and as usual, Draconicrose games. One day I might even really start that studio. But let us confirm. Are you sure you want to use this name? Yes, I am. And the investor says, welcome, this tutorial will teach you the basics of construction and filling out empty office space you might have. Okay. An office with no workplaces is just empty, useless space. Let's start changing that. I got it. So let's open up the expand office. And first let's place a couple of workspaces, since we don't want world-class developers sitting on the floor with notepads in their hands doodling something. Do we not want that? Isn't that how the best games are kinda born? But let's go into office, workspace, and let's start here. Let's put... Why is that not valid? Can I see it? Requires light level. Okay, I get it now. Let's continue then. Put 7 of them, so that's 1, 2, 3, 6, and let's put the 7th like over here. It's like the main dev guy person. So if it needs a lamp, so let's put up a few lamps, maybe here and there. That should be okay. You might think just workplaces are enough, but that's not the case. Game developers are regular people with needs like every other person. Really? So let's take care of that now. So I guess the point here is to build a bathroom, and they conveniently give us a space that is already prepped for it. Okay, there we go. That should work. No restrooms, but I just built one. Okay. How do I make sure that this is, valid? Well, it has all the items there. Walls? It does have walls. Let's look at here. Oh, it's the light again. Why does not having light make it not valid? That's fine, we'll just add some white and that's done. Great, there's only one thing your office is missing now, a water dispenser. Got it. Well, if we're talking about developers, it really should be a coffee dispenser, shouldn't it? There we go, let's put the water cooler in. Great, your office is now set up with all the prerequisites. Offices can also be outfitted with kitchens and various objects related to comfort, so that your employees run out of drive slower and stay in the office longer. Some offices can be expanded, and in some cases you'll need to expand an existing building for a couple more workplaces. This is cheaper than buying a new building and will give you much needed office space. Got it. Alright, so now we do definitely want to expand the office, which... Is it just tap to expand? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Alright, 3 times. Oh, tap once to start, twice to confirm, that's okay. Expansion is one thing, but an entire new office is a completely different thing. A new building would cost a lot more than just expanding your existing one, but you'll get a ton of extra space that way, so... pretty much the usual. Am I sure if I want to purchase it? Yes. I mean, the tutorial isn't leaving me much of a choice here, is it? That's all I wanted to show you. With these basics in mind, the rest is up to you. You'll need to position things in your offices in the most efficient way possible to allow for as many workplaces as possible. Alright, so let's name this officer the Copper Dragon. There we go. Can I name or rename the original one? Huh. Exit expansion mode, okay. Right, with the decent looking office, it's time you looked into hiring employees. You'll need to hire people from a variety of professions, as game developers are not miracle workers and each has their own specialty they're best at. Go ahead and hire one of each. Okay, so we come here into the employees, we go into hiring, and we have me, I'm the CEO, and apparently I have no salary. So there's that. A jack of all trades. Writer. Scarlett Bowman. Okay. Send them a job offer. An artist, yes. And I'm kinda not being, you know, too frugal here. This is indeed a tutorial, so... I don't even know how much money we have. Is that money or is that year? I think that must be year 1988. Yeah, that's probably year. So we have a writer, an artist, let's see, software engine, oh, okay, that's gonna make it easy. Software engineer roles, you, and sound. Oh, they're already sorted by salary. Okay, so let's send the job offer. We already have an artist. Or, well, we've already sent a job offer to an artist. Designer? Oh, they are not sorted by their salary. Okay. Just kinda fell out that way. Alright, let's send a job offer to that. Manager? This one. And we already have a writer. And a jack of all trades for, yeah, you. Alright, I think that works. Maximum work offers, cannot send any more. Okay, so that's great. And what we wanted, just because you've sent a job offer to a developer, does not mean they'll accept it. Your reputation and financial situation play a role in the possibility of someone accepting your job offer. Got it. So now we unpause. Scarlett Bowman has accepted the job offer for a writer position. Awesome. And I think everyone going to be accepting. Yes, perfect, great. More people means work on projects will be finished faster, as your developers will split up the tasks between each other. Good. Always keep finances in mind when hiring new people. Yeah, because they need to be paid and whatnot. And now we finally get to the meat and bone of this industry, game development. Here I thought the meat and bones of that industry is monetization schemes. But anyway, first you'll need to acquire a game engine, which means either making one or purchasing one. Got it. So, if possible, I would like to... Oh, we're making a new one? Okay. Can't license, like, kind of a Unity. Kinda... Okay, let's make our own engine, the... Let's see, the fire breather engine. Alright, perfect. For the studio... I think that's the name of the first office anyway. So it has to be 2D and... Let's make it a dynamic music system. Alright, so let's start creating it. And we should unpause. Alright, good, and it's being created. Oh, they talk to each other. Oh, cool. That's neat, actually. Okay, we're expanding. Fantastic. Well, not yet. Anyway. Oh, pedestrians. Why pedestrians? I mean, it's neat, but why? With an engine in stock, you get to work on the game. Hooray! There are many variables that affect the success of your game, but selecting every single feature under the sun is not one of them. Selecting a lot of features for your games is necessarily only for a game that is sold for a high price. Alrighty, so get to make a new game. And, well, first let's want to be a fantasy action on the fire breather. Well, if we're going to make fantasy on 2D, that better be strategy. It's going to be $15 game with an audience of teen on the PC, of course, and we only have one studio to work on it. Alright, so the perspective is going to be top-down, because, well, you know, 2D works better with top-down. Okay, and it will have a linear story, but within the backstories, and it will have a conversation system, a la the early Elder Scrolls games. Basic world design, since we can't do anything else. It'll have... There we go, and... Thirst and hunger, no. Let's put... no, just those, okay. That seems to work. Let's go with stylized graphics, always good. And... static ambient audio with 8-bit. Like how? Oh, so that's the cost and what I have right now. So you can splurge for that. All right. So let us name it, and it's going to be Dragon Wars 1. We shall make Dragon Wars 2 eventually. Let's begin development. The game development process is split into 3 stages: concept and design, development, and polishing. The first 2 stages are mandatory, and polishing can be skipped entirely if you wish. Pro tip for game companies out there: do not skip the polish! In most cases, however, skipping the polishing stage is like signing a death warrant for the success of your game. You hear that, game companies? Rough gameplay and countless bugs do your sales no good, Bethesda. Though Bethesda kinda gets sales on other kind of stuff. So let's see then. Dickman has been assigned to management, and... Alright, so we're not making money yet, that's expected. I mean, it's our first month. We're basically blowing the money to get this game made, and we're going to fast forward because I don't think... look, purchase a license. Wait. Right, okay. I couldn't read that. Now that the game has entered the polishing stage, you might want to look into quality assurance for your game or test it yourself. Quality assurance will playtest the game and find issues while you're still working on it. Testing the game on your own will require employees to redirect their efforts, speaking of polish, to redirect their efforts to that instead of working on the game. Which means time lost on things that could have been spent working on the game itself. Oh, the time could have been spent, okay. Hey boss, our Dragon Wars 1 game project is not ready to be released. We're currently polishing it, but this is optional and you could release it as it is if you want to. Alright, thank you for the info. I want to... Can I announce the game without releasing it? Let's begin QA. QA is the process of extensive testing of a product in order to find issues within the product for the developer to fix. The section will last 1 week and cost you $10,000. The team in charge of testing will attempt to find issues every day, and you'll get a report on how many issues were found any day. Would you like to pay the fee and continue? Yes, I would. Alright, so we get the game in testing, and we're going to announce it anyway. by either minimal amount of people nor people at all, but well, you know, it's our first game, so that's okay. Game bootleg engine has been released. It's kind of hard to read the corner text, by the way. The quality assurance firm you hired to perform testing on your Dragon Wars 1 project has finished their work. Here are their findings. They have a few issues that were unfixed, so let us... Well, I mean, it is the polishing phase that's going on, right? Yeah. So they still have a few issues that were found that need to be done. Mega has released their new Origin game console. You mean Genesis? Yes. So the game is going to polish right now, and as soon as it's over, should be able to release the game. The game's finished. At this point, you can either release it as is, or extend the work period and let your employees further polish and improve it. Well, in this case, we kind of want to release the game because it's priced too high for its scale. Huh. Okay. Okay, so they do give us a hint on the game. Alright, so in that case, find out and report to me when you're done. Because we want the most sales. Ooh, cool. I can actually, you know, interact with the employees. That's cool. Let me think. Our office isn't very comfortable. Okay, I could manage with less folks in it. Okay. So I can think about. No, that's... should get back to work. Alright, so they want a more comfortable office space. No, that's not what I want. Actually, it's here. Hey boss, have you got a minute? Yeah? I've asked folks around the office and we thought it would be cool if we went to shoot guns at a gun range. What do you think? I'll pass. Americans. Anyway, I need to get, let's see, office? Comfort table, chairs, whiteboard. Oh, cool. This is development speed by 10%. Okay, let's put the whiteboard. Can I place it there? No. Alright, let's place it over here. Sure, why not? Air conditioner, food, leisure? Okay, so they can... TV and consoles, plant flower, table tennis. Yeah, that sounds like a thing that I would like to have in an office. Let's place that. And, okay, table football? You mean football? I don't even know. And, of course, let's put out the sofa and to hang out, and a little bean chair. And sure, you can also have some in-house equipment. Alright, cannot be reached. Huh. Can I move and place? Okay, requires lights, of course. So let us make sure we have a few more lights over here and there. I think that one, there we go. Alright, so people should be good. Now we're just finishing the price research, and she's done, and judging by our current trends, $9.99. Alright, that's good. Let's get back to work. So let's change the price to $9.99 and release the game. The game's released and your job here is done. How do you know whether the game is bad or not? The reviews, of course, they'll pile over time and give insights on the good and the bad, so be sure to read them. 3 of your employees are without a workplace. And we have a few reviews. Can we read the reviews? We can. Dragon Wars 1 was decent. The locations are beautifully crafted. Performance was great. A slight abundance of strategy games on the PC. Fun, not a masterpiece. Well, that's pretty good. So they gave us quite a nice review. World design, graphics. Alright, discovered world of world design and strategy genre games. That's just a tiny glimpse of what your game did right and wrong. Reading more reviews will give you a better picture. Armed with that knowledge, you'll be able to make better games. A good genre theme match will boost sales of your game and make it more appealing to reviewers, but it alone is not enough to make a good game. The most important part to making a good game is having experienced developers. Well, that's all I wanted to explain to you. With this knowledge in mind, it's time for you to try your hand at an actual challenge. And congratulations, you finished the tutorials! And with the tutorial, also this episode. So let me know if you enjoyed this episode and would like to see more Game Dev Studio. But until next time, do subscribe for more of it, and please remember, here there be dragons.
Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk, and if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.